Hi all. We're gonna do the answer to Lab 2. Lab 2, it's kind of tricky because it, it, it's kind of tricky because coming up with good labs at this point is really tough. So if you didn't quite understand where I was coming from, don't worry about it. As we get into more labs, then things will make more sense. So here's Lab 2 answer. Your Lab 2, add code to Lab 1 for the addition selection. Okay, that's going to be the tricky part for you to understand, is because, how do we get it to just select that? So you don't have that type of information yet. So that might have not been a good way to phrase that. So ask the user to enter in two numbers. So we should have just started there. Ask the user to enter two numbers. Use cin to get the numbers from the user. Add the numbers and then display the total with cout. So that would have made more sense if we did Lab 2 with just that. Okay, so how would we do this? Here's our Lab 1. So I don't really know if we could use a lot of this. Let's say we could just go with like that much. Maybe not even that, But if we go to the programs where we use cin, and we use this code here, so let's say we just go like this. Welcome to the calculator program. We can create three numbers, like this one here could be our total. Please enter a number, store it in number 1. Please enter another number, store it in number 2. Then do some math. And display total. So hopefully you understood where I was coming from with this lab. So let's compile it and let let the compiler find the errors. So let's see, I have this saved here. So I have to drag that to C colon. No errors or warnings, and we can run it. Welcome to the calculator program. Please enter a number. Please enter a number. It added them together, 12. Okay, so if we wanted to play around with this, just to experiment, how could we clean this up a little bit? You can make some capital letters. Please enter a number. And then press the enter key. We could do something like this. So you can see, I'm just trying to pretty things up a little bit, how you create your application. It might be different. I'm just trying to give you some ideas of things that you can do. So let's compile it. No errors. And then we can run it. Welcome to the calculator program. Please enter a number. Okay, so you should experiment with these. Just chop them up, play around, do different things. Just get used to using the code, compiling the code. Something that you should remember is you learn more when you make mistakes. If you cut and paste these things and it just, you get lucky and it works, that's great, right? But when you have to struggle with things and you make a lot of mistakes and you find where your errors are, we actually learn more from our mistakes. So, okay, we learn more from our mistakes. So feel free to play around with this stuff, experiment with it, mess it up. Feel free to ask questions. Because if I didn't cover it right, or you didn't understand the way I covered it, if you're having those problems, the other people might be having the same problem, so feel free to ask. Okay, see ya. Bye.